It's not even that you're trying to recreate yourself or even create yourself, but you are almost trying to copy and paste what has worked for other people. And because it worked for them doesn't mean it's going to work for you. But you don't know who you are yet.
When you find who you are, how much easier.
Oh my gosh.
Like it's almost
cakewalk.
Everything just falls.
That's when you become unapologetic because you know who you are. And it's crazy because everybody thinks they know what's best for you. It's wild to me when a perfect stranger makes suggestions for me.
Fucking wild.
I'm like,
you know what it is?
What?
I don't take any suggestion or advice from someone who I don't want to live like.
No.
And there's always people who I do not want to be like and would never trade like spots with that always have an opinion about something. Mm-hmm. Like, please.
I'm not going to take advice from someone who doesn't live the life that I want to be living.
Period. Mic
On
drop.
business. That's it.
That's the podcast, guys.
That's it. We got to go. We'll see you later. Let me tell you who the fuck I think I am. You got a minute? Wow. Hello, Feral friends. Welcome back to Feral with Savannah, Montana. I'm your host. It is another Feral Friday, and we have Zach back in the den this week because last week we recorded a fabulous episode for you guys,
so
and
good.
I didn't record the fucking audio.
It was so good.
It was so good.
Like, there were so many great things talked about, and like, yeah.
Totally
what a
dropped the
shame.
ball.
Yeah.
And that's not ever happened to me before. Like, it had to happen eventually, so maybe it's like my badge of honor as a podcaster.
Eventually, right?
But also, what a bummer.
Maybe it was just a setup for this week, for us to do it again.
Yes.
To be even better.
To be even better.
Yeah.
To really just go for the stars on this one.
That was the start of us being like it wasn't even unhinged. It was just like so raw.
Yeah.
Like,
it wasn't unhinged. It was raw.
It
You're
was
right.
very raw.
Yeah. We were very unapologetic about the topic.
We were on everything.
I almost re-wore the same t-shirt that I had for that podcast, but I didn't.
I don't remember what I wore.
We looked cute.
Always look cute.
We always look cute. I mean, duh, hello.
Duh.
So, today, we're going to go through a series of ebbs and flows like Zach and I always do. But today we're talking about people who watch you but don't support you.
Oh, let's get into it.
And I'm excited because this is going to be unhinged.
I've got so much to say about this, honestly.
Yeah?
Oh, it's just crazy. Honestly. I've had like other business owners who I've never met before. And like, shout out to Shea from Salon Trend in New York and like Trend Products, like, who's just like continuously like clapping for me. And that I have people that I know who are friends who don't even like my fucking posts.
But they watch it all, right?
But they watch it all. Or they're like, oh, I saw this. I'm like, great, you saw it and you didn't like it?
Yeah, and you didn't share it, and you didn't comment, and you didn't DM me, nothing.
I literally had a client in my chair, and she's scrolling. She goes, oh, there you are. Like on her Instagram, she kept on scrolling. I go, no, I stopped. I was like, go back and like it.
Yeah.
And she goes, what? I go, you didn't like it. I was like, go back and like it.
Yeah,
I was
support
like,
my content.
Yeah, I was like, go like it and comment it. And she's like, oh, do you need that? I'm like, yes.
Everybody needs that.
I need it. Yeah.
And I want it, and I like you.
I need it. Like,
Give me. Shoot me up. I need the like. Give me the heart for the love of God.
Could you? I would be if everyone just liked and comment. The way my profile, I mean, my profile does great anyway, but like if everyone else did it, it would just be fucking off the charts.
I just don't understand why people think that they're losing something by supporting someone else's content.
I don't know.
Like, why are you lesser? Why are you feeling some sort of way? Do you feel inferior? Do you feel jealous? Do you feel envious? Like, why, by supporting someone else's page or their content, liking it, commenting on it, sharing it, subscribing to it, why do people avoid that?
Do you ever see that quote that says, it'll never be some of your turns because you don't clap for other people when it's theirs? That's what it is. I've never in my life had looked at someone else doing well and been like, oh, fuck that. Like, why isn't it me? I've always just been so happy because I know eventually it's going to be my turn.
Right.
And like, so like my mindset, like when I see other people doing better than me is not like, oh my God, it's more along the lines like, okay, how do I get there now? Like there's forget who told me that. Like there's always someone younger and more talented and better looking coming down the stairs behind you.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just life.
Yep.
So like as it's someone else's turn, it's gonna be my turn eventually too.
And when it is your turn, you have to seize the moment.
Yes.
Like, go for it. You can't just sit on your hands.
No, exactly.
Like, you actually have to show up for yourself.
Exactly.
Because the universe can only do so much for you.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So,
Everyone gets an opportunity. If you don't take it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So seize the day.
Yeah.
Seize the opportunity.
Please, let's rip into it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and like, I get it from a standpoint, like, I feel like when I was younger, I used to watch, why is there something, I feel like there's something on my face, and honestly, it's probably my fucking cat's hair. Probably Manolo, because I smother him. And now it's like sticking to my makeup.
Don't hug me.
I won't hug
like
you.
breaking out in
I know.
hives.
You'll be like, oh my
Yeah.
God, Savannah, you made me allergic to your cat. Sorry, that was a total side note. Actually,
Anyway.
another side note, my
ADHD.
eye is
Oh, it's
healed.
better.
I have makeup on today, even though I shouldn't. I'm going to go home and wash my face, but
It's okay. I literally woke up like the biggest red pimple on my nose, and I was like, and then you text me, I'm like, like,
damn it.
put on as much makeup over it as possible. I'm like,
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't matter. Okay.
No, it's fine. So, yeah, I think it was 2 episodes ago, I came in with no makeup on my face, and I except for I put eyebrow wax on my eyebrows, and one eyebrow was like this big and one eyebrow was like this tiny, and I look crazy. Couldn't give a shit less. I was so sick that day on my period. It was like a miracle I even came in.
Yeah.
But that's what the episode was about. It was about just showing up when you don't want to.
Yep.
You know? Anyways, back to the point. What was I talking about? Oh, being younger and watching other people, like even motivational speakers, people that are older than me, people that are younger than me. I was very much looking at it like I felt lesser than by watching. But that was such a small mentality, right?
Of
It's
course.
like I wasn't at a place in my life where I was thinking that the way that I think now.
Yes.
So looking at those things, and I felt inferior. I felt lesser than because I'm watching people do all this cool shit. I'm like, maybe I should be doing that. Like they're doing it, I can do it too, or I should do it too.
Yes.
But you have to get out of the mindset of just because somebody else is doing something doesn't mean that you can't do it. Anything that you do, you're going to do it differently because you're doing it. It's your spin. It's your brand.
yeah.
It's your personality.
Exactly.
But you have to learn that.
Yeah.
You know?
I get it. There was definitely a time when I was younger and like my career was really taking off, and like I just saw other people like even like I was young, I was like 19 or whatever. Like
Yes.
these people like definitely earned it at that, like obviously earned it. Like getting these different positions. I'm like, why the fuck isn't it my turn? Like, you know, like there was like a little like I think like jealousy is like a bad thing, but there's like good ways to be envious of someone else's opportunity.
Yeah.
And like there was totally like envy there where I'm like, wow, like I like what the fuck, why isn't it my turn? But like there was always like the okay, I'm gonna make it my turn.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like I'm just gonna keep like it's gonna be my turn.
Because you're reframing it in your mind. Exactly.
But it was totally, especially when I was younger, where I was just like, what the fuck? Like why like I'm busting my ass. I'm working 7 days a week. Like I wasn't celebrating like the little wins along the way because I was only focused
on like the
biggest fucking goal possible.
And then when you got there anyways, it still wasn't enough.
It wasn't. I walked out of fucking Sally Field's house in Malibu, like 20 years old. I wasn't even 21 yet. And like my 10-year goal was like when I was in my 30s to like work with celebrities in California. I'm like 20 years old and I hit the goal in 2 years. And I'm like, okay, what's next? What's next?
So you didn't even appreciate it. So it's like, and that's like the universe and God being like, you weren't ready for it. You thought this is what you wanted. I gave you exactly what you wanted, and you totally missed it.
And now, exactly.
Because you weren't there yet, mentally, emotionally, mature. Like you weren't ready for that.
I couldn't take how big of like a win it was at that time. Now I look back at all of the other things I did, and I'm like, oh wow, like like great, like you did so good. But I remember like my mentality was so solid, one track of like more that I didn't have. I think it gets so much further in life with everything personally and financially and business wise because I live in a level of being grateful all the time. Like I have like especially this year been like so overwhelmingly grateful that like I can't even express it, and like it's a constant state that I live in, and I feel like because I am in that spot, I'm appreciative of everything that happens, like as little as like every new client or like like rebooking or like a message from someone saying like, hey, I just got all these compliments about my, like there's just like so many little things that like has all built up that like puts me in a space of like always being grateful.
Yeah.
I want to know how many times you just said like in a row.
I don't know. I wasn't counting, but I could.
I feel like, can you put like a ticker up for this episode?
I can if you want me to.
I need to repurpose that word. I'm going to try my best for the rest of the episode.
It's a very popular word. I actually noticed so many people doing it. And as a podcaster, you know, I listen to shows frequently. And you'd be shocked at how many amazing singers, actors, celebrities, influencers overuse the word like too. People that you would never suspect can't make it through a podcast episode doing the exact same thing. So trust me, you're not the only one.
I'm trying to be like, there was that one episode
who do it, so.
you posted, and like I'm sitting there just counting it, and like in this, in this 10-second clip, I think I said it probably 10 times, and it was just like every other word. I just need to slow down.
Yes. Just
relax.
My grandmother used to call me out on it all the time about saying like too much. Thank God she did. Shout out to you, Boo Boo. I love you. It's great.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, because you don't realize it until someone points it out to you, or like you can hear it in yourself doing it also. But why am I losing my train of thought? Oh, so when she told me, Sugar, stop saying like so much. I was like, I don't say like so much.
Makes you aware.
Yeah, it made me aware of it. And then I just consciously had to remove that word, because then I would hear it. And then I would hear it in other people too, because I was hearing it in myself. But a trick that I used was, instead of saying like, I just wouldn't say anything at all. So I didn't replace the word, I just paused.
That's smart.
So I just removed it over time. But there's other things that I say now that I replaced it with, or just say too much. And I hear it. Most people probably don't, but when I have to go through editing and stuff with my own episodes, I drive myself crazy.
I get it.
There's so many things. What was I going to say about...
Anyway.
Oh, yeah. So
back on track.
Back to where we were. We'll do this for the remainder of the show. Tell me you don't have
ADHD. Like.
Yeah. Tell me you don't have ADHD without telling me you don't have ADHD. We have it.
Guilty.
Guilty as charged. But also figuring out when you feel envy or when you feel jealousy. For me, when I was looking at all of these creators or celebrities or influencers that were doing things and being very successful with them over time, and it took me years and understanding myself to realize that they were doing something and they were doing it amazing, but it didn't necessarily mean that it was something I wanted to be doing. Yeah. Just because they had success in something, they had success in their thing. What I'm passionate about was something very different.
Exactly.
So, and I think that's normal for most people in their 20s, especially when you're like 19, 20, 21, early 20s. I know you and I both are guilty of it. Well, at least me for sure.
Definitely me too.
That you take other people's, you're it's not even that you're trying to recreate yourself or even create yourself, but you are almost trying to copy and paste what has worked for other people. And because it worked for them doesn't mean it's going to work for you. But you don't know who you are yet.
When you find who you are, how much easier.
Oh my gosh.
It's almost
cakewalk.
Everything just falls.
That's when you become unapologetic because you know who you are. And it's crazy because everybody thinks they know what's best for you. It's wild to me when a perfect stranger makes suggestions for me.
Fucking wild.
I'm like,
you know what it is?
What?
I don't take any suggestion or advice from someone who I don't want to live like.
No.
And there's always people who I do not want to be like and would never trade like spots with that always have an opinion about something. Mm-hmm. Like, please.
I'm not going to take advice from someone who doesn't live the life that I want to be living.
Period.
Mic on drop. Business. That's it.
That's the podcast, guys.
That's it. We gotta go. We'll see you later. No, but it's true because how is that person giving you advice on something that they haven't figured out yet? You don't have what I want.
Wild.
So why would I take advice from you, or why would I over respect that friendship or relationship or businessship, or why would I overvalue you as a person when you don't have the same values as me?
Yeah. And I appreciate constructive criticism because it's like that's a viewpoint. Mm-hmm. But like advice on something that like
You have no experience in?
Yeah. As if I don't know my field by now, you know?
Yeah. And obviously I'm semi-new to podcasting at this point. I'm like pushing a year almost. I think it'll be a year in May.
That's cool.
Which is
That's
great.
Awesome. That's
but
big.
like I'm like a baby in the podcasting realm, right?
Yeah.
But I've learned a lot, and I've also learned everything on my own.
Yes.
So every inch of it, every piece of the behind the scenes, I physically do it. I've done it.
Well,
so
yeah.
I have learned a lot about it. It's really incredible to meet people, and this is not a diss at any of the people that I have met who have podcasts or shows, but they don't know the behind the scenes. I actually love when they ask me specific questions or for advice because they have a team or they hired somebody to do X, Y, and Z, so they don't know. And at least they're open about it. At least they're honest about it. Like
Yes.
I can give pointers or
pretend.
advice or tips because I've actually physically done it myself. But when people don't and they're like, well, you should do this and you should do this and you should do that. And you're like, but how would you know? Like you're not doing any of those things.
Exactly.
That seems not.
If I don't know how to do something or I don't know about a topic, I will never be the person to continue to talk without asking, because like I'm not going to pretend that I know anything about it or like I have a grounds to speak on, you know? And I feel like there's a lot of people that aren't okay with asking a question or pretending like they don't know something, and it will just continue the conversation throwing shit at the wall. It's very obvious when it's happening, you know? Like,
Do you ever see that there's like overconfidence when they're doing it? Like
Yes.
that they'll get in an argument with you about it
and then like,
on no fact.
They get very confident about it.
Very confident.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you're full of shit.
And it's very funny to catch people doing it.
It's
because then
the most fun.
That's when my questions start to roll. And that's like when the heavy questions start to roll, especially if it's something that I know about. I'm a factual person.
Yeah.
I'm not an opinion person. Like I like feelings are feelings, but like facts are facts. So like if I'm talking about something, it's because I know the facts on it. I've read about it. I've learned about it. And that's what it is. So like I love when someone's arguing just personal feeling. Because I'm like, okay, well, here's the fact. I was literally at the bar with my mom and my stepdad. And the general manager of this rooftop started arguing with me.
About what?
Over opinion. We were talking, just me and the bartender, about like where you start in life and like how, you know, like some people have a head start and stuff. And I go, okay, I was like, just because someone has a head start, I don't think that counts you out of the race. I was like, I just think that maybe because I started back here and other people, and I'm happy for the people that got that head start.
Yeah, good for you.
I just had to run really fucking fast to catch up. I was like, and I put in the work. I was like, so I think everyone has the opportunity to get there. And the other general manager came out and he's just getting into it with me. And he's like completely disagreeing. And like, he kept on going back and forth on what he said. And I just like laughed. I at one point, I forget exactly what he said. But I laughed and I said, you're going back and forth on this. I go, where's your facts on this? I was like, that no matter what, that someone else who had a head start is always going to be doing better than everyone in the race.
It's
and
not
he
true.
goes, well, I don't have the facts, but I bet you that they're out there somewhere. And I looked at him and I go, that's called an opinion. I was like, until you have facts, it means nothing. He got fucking bright red and walked away. And I'm telling you, like for 10 minutes, this man before this, before he walked away, was arguing with me. That's like the general manager. And I'm like, I think it was mostly irritating seeing someone in his 20s doing really well and very passionate, and like I didn't give myself excuses. Therefore, I don't think anyone, you know, if you want it, you're going to go for it.
Yeah.
And I think
you just don't make excuses for the people who are making excuses.
This middle-aged man who obviously was upset about where he's at in
making
life,
60 grand a year, managing a bar.
And listen, if that's where you want to go, that's where you want to go. No hate.
No
but
hate.
like, don't come at me and like start an argument with me based off of your own personal opinion.
And don't put me down.
Don't put
like
me
you don't
down.
even know my background.
Yeah.
You don't know if I started 100 steps ahead of you or 50 steps behind.
That was one part of the argument where he's like, what do you even know about like starting off late? And my mom my mom's watching all this happen.
Your mom would know
my
better
mom's
than
like,
anybody.
He's done it all on his own. I didn't need to name drop anything. She's like, he was 30 under 30 this year, and he's been in this place and that place and this place. And I think that pissed him off even more because now it's not coming from a personal place of opinion. It's a livable truth. Like I started out back here and like I still made it happen for myself. And like the guy was furious. I'm sorry that you didn't work hard enough. But
Well, and also, work hard enough or not. How about this? What if he started 100 paces in front of you, right?
Exactly.
You chose to stop running your race and you settled. I started behind you and I kept moving forward and I surpassed you.
Yep.
That's mentality, baby.
Exactly.
All day long. Didn't
day
matter where we started. You chose to stop.
Yep.
I chose to keep going.
Yeah. There's this one quote from, I think it was Mary behind the chair. And it said, she said, hard work will always beat talent.
Facts.
Like, it doesn't matter how talented you
Look
are.
at Bad Bunny. No fucking talent. Sorry. There, I said it.
Damn.
Hate me, love me, you're still obsessed with me. No, but seriously, look at the guy. He's arguably probably one of the most successful Latino singers, rappers, artists, whatever you want to call it.
You don't think he has talent?
I don't think so.
I don't listen to his music, so I can't have an opinion.
I don't either.
I don't have an opinion on
I
it.
know some of his songs, but like, I don't even know when I don't speak Spanish. So I speak it enough to, I understand it,
Yes.
but I don't speak it.
Yeah.
But if you put him side by side, some of the best artists in the world, what are you even saying?
Yes.
You're speaking Spanish, so I already am out.
Yeah.
But second, the way that you're speaking your Spanish, it sounds like you're just making noises, you know? But he's amazing at marketing.
This is going to piss someone off.
Oh my God, people love that, but I'm sorry. And don't come for me.
Yeah.
I'm no artist. I'm not a singer. I'm not claiming to know like all of the things,
Yes.
but I know music enough to be a person that appreciates it and genres and vocalists and all of that. But would you, you could put anybody up against anybody, so it wouldn't really matter which way I go with this, but
How hard you work.
yes, he's amazing at how hard he works. He's extremely good at marketing himself. He's put himself in rooms with the people to get him to where he is today. He might not be as talented as some other singers. He's got some sort of talent, sure.
Of course.
But if you put him up against other vocalists, he'd probably lose. Maybe vocals are not his strong suit, fine. But his strong suit is marketing.
Yeah.
His strong suit is being
Branding.
a businessman. His strong suit is getting his name out there. His strong suit is connection. He's got all these other things because he's working his ass off.
Yep.
The talent came last. Think of how many singers that we know the names of that you've seen perform live that suck live.
Yes.
But we love them. But they can't carry a tune in a bucket unless they have auto-tune or they're singing on top of their music
track.
that's already recorded.
Yeah.
I would say it's the majority.
You know who actually like blew my mind when I thought she was going to be terrible live a long, long time ago? Kesha. And then I heard her live singing. And I was like, why do they auto-tune her so much?
Oh, yeah.
Because like the girl actually had like pipes and like the songs just sounded completely different. I was just like, wow. I was like, that was like the biggest surprise. I was like, I was expecting it to be like, oh, it's like mostly auto-tune. It's like, we're just going for the performance.
Right.
And then she was singing. And I was like, why do they auto-tune this girl so much? You know?
Interesting.
Yeah.
I would beg to differ. I would go as far to say some people who got into singing and became successful musicians didn't sing as well as they did after they became famous because they had the means and they worked so much harder to become better vocalists that they became better singers after they got their fame. That they might not have even sounded that good before and they sound even better now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, exactly.
Which is amazing.
I think it was Ed Sheeran. Is that his name?
Yeah.
The redhead? Yeah.
The redhead.
Yeah. I almost said Ed Sheeran. There was some interview and he was like, yeah, no, I used to never know how to sing. He was like, I just kept on practicing. And I was like, and now is he Mariah Carey or something? No, of course not. But like he kept on like trying and working towards it. And eventually he found his own style, you know?
Look at Kate Hudson.
Yeah.
And I'm biased because I fucking love Kate. Give me
Yeah.
some freaking Kate Hudson, baby. She sings live. She performs live as a singer.
Oh,
she has
does
an
she?
album.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
She has been an actress. We've known her forever in the acting world in Hollywood, right?
Yep.
Now she actually, what is stuck to my face now? God. Such
I don't know.
a problem.
It's making me itchy just thinking about it now.
You see,
I'm
is there something? There's like things that are just
floating?
swimming to my face. But now she's singing because it's something she's always been passionate about.
Oh, cool.
And so she just did it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? She also got involved with Fabletics. Now she has that. Like all these other
Isn't
things.
Fabletics is that Kourtney's line? Kardashian?
No.
Or Khloe? Sorry.
She did a collab with Khloe Kardashian.
Okay.
For Fabletics,
So
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Which is cool that brands are doing that now. Like Skims did that with North Face, I think. And North Face did a collab with Gucci.
Can we talk about the Bush underwear?
Oh my God,
Sorry.
can we? See, this is where we get off topic, but this is where we have fun.
Was that just like branding for like everyone to talk about the brand, like the line?
Has to be.
Has to be.
Has to be.
Yeah.
By the way, Kim, totally fucking worked.
Totally.
Everybody's talking about
They're
Skims
so
and Bush
smart.
underwear.
It doesn't matter what they're talking about as long as they're talking
Exactly.
about it. Yeah, that's why I hope that someone gets pissed off about the Bad Bunny comment and this goes on.
I hope they do. And like I said, I don't know shit about it. Actually, I have heard other people that do know shit about it say the same thing or say very similar things to what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So there's that, but also me, I'm not anybody in the world of music. So you can like my opinion or you can think it sucks, but
it's your opinion.
But it's my opinion.
And you're allowed
and I think
to have it.
I think he's great at all the other things
yeah.
that he has managed to do.
So hot.
Is he hot?
He's hot. I think
do
he
you
is.
think
Yeah.
so?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've only seen him in the Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, okay.
The new one, Happy Gilmore too. I didn't
just-
even know who
he's
it
got
was,
the-
and Will
he's got
was like,
this, like-
"That's Bad Bunny." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!
He's
That's
got a
Bad Bunny."
confidence to him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, it's a sexy man.
The Latin boys do. Look at Will.
Yeah.
He's got
Oh, yeah, Will
enough
knows it.
confidence to fill a freaking Madison Square Garden.
Yes. I love it. I love a confident man.
Yeah.
Not a cocky one, a confident one. So different.
Very different.
Very
and they can
different.
go back and forth. They can get a little bit cocky.
Yeah, but I don't
But the
like,
confidence is the hot
can't stand
part.
a
No, cocky is not
cocky
fun.
Man. No, I'm sure I am sometimes, but like,
We can all be sometimes, right?
Yeah.
I feel like my cockiest is probably some of my posts on TikTok. I get like, but I'm having so much fun because
Go for it.
I'm confident
Yeah.
in my thing, but I know people are like, wow, it was really cocky of you to
Yeah.
do. But I'm like, but I had so much fun doing
let's
it.
spin
and
this. Do you know how many times I've been told by people older than me in my, especially when I was teaching, or like down here, I was like a group of like hairstylists. There's like, oh, you're just so, because we're like talking about hair color and things like that. I'm like, no, this is like what it is, and this is how it works. This is how the chemical works. And they're like, you're so cocky and arrogant. And I'm like, I was like, don't take my my confidence in knowing what my trade is as cockiness because it's making you insecure. I feel like so many people have like, at least for me in my past when I was younger, maybe I was a little cocky, but there's a lot of confidence that goes into what I do, and knowing like.
You've done all the work though. You've done everything on repeat. That's why you're confident in what you do because you've already made the mistakes. You know what doesn't work, so you know what does work too.
The owner was hiring someone, and he goes, "Well, you better watch out. He's probably better than you." And I said, "Okay, we'll see." Like,
well, what the hell was that comment for?
Exactly. So
where was that coming from?
First off, just trying to beat me down, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I was like, and I didn't care. I was like, we'll see. And he goes, that's it? I was like, yeah, we'll see. I was like, I doubt it, but like, we'll see. I was like, and maybe he is, but we'll see. And I doubt it. And he's like, you're just so arrogant. And I'm like, am I? Or is like, did you just try to beat me down and like, you're upset that I didn't have a reaction for you?
Yeah, the reaction that you wanted me to have.
And like, he's like, you're so cocky. And I'm like, no, I just know who I am and I know what I do. I was like, so you're saying this new guy is going to be better than me? I was like, we'll see. I was like, because I know exactly what I can do.
And if he is better than me, great. Put somebody in a chair next to me that's
please.
better than me so that I can learn something and better myself.
I would love to.
So it's a win-win either way because either I'm really fucking good at what I do or I can learn from someone who's even better than me.
He was so pissed it didn't rattle me and decided to call me cocky for my confidence and like knowing my performance capabilities. That I didn't have a different reaction of like a panic or be like, oh my God, is this guy going to be better than me? I'm like, yeah, like my response being like, okay, we'll see. Well, I know what I can do. Like, you know? But,
yeah, I think that got in his head more than it got in yours.
I'm not claiming to be the best at anything. I'm just claiming to know what I do. That's it. I'm in literally no competition with anyone in life.
No.
Like
you shouldn't be. You should only be in competition with the past version of yourself.
Exactly. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just be better every day.
Yeah.
If you're better than yesterday, you're already winning this morning.
I don't understand a competitive I understand competition, and there's a healthy aspect to it, but I don't understand the people that are competing with other I've been in very toxic salon situations where like people like wouldn't talk to me because I came in and like I started like instantly like right off the bat building, just doing my thing. And like the competition that they felt, or like the way that I've been shunned out from like groups and stuff because of that in my industry. And I'm just like, never understood that, because like I want to like, why not learn from each other? I'm sure there's something that you know that I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Collaborate.
like,
don't compete.
In business or like trades, there's so many ways to get to the same point. Show me your way.
Yeah.
I was like, just because I'm taking 30 steps to get there doesn't mean that you're probably taking 15. I was like, we're still getting there, but like, show me, like, you know, like,
how did you get there?
What was your mindset of like how you got to the end of this goal? We could have ended up at the same exact look, but like, what did you do different, or what did you do better? Either way, we're still there at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
and everybody's avenue is different. Like
Yes.
you're saying, like,
everyone's thought process
there's not
is
one
different.
way to get to New York City.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 ways to get to New York City.
Exactly.
Everybody can get there though.
And my curiosity comes from like, oh, well, how did you get there? My curiosity isn't like, oh, fuck, is he better than me? I'm like, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm just curious how you got there.
Yeah. And it's okay to ask.
Yeah. Oh, I ask all the time.
I know. I think that's like probably one of Will's biggest pet peeves of me is I ask so many questions because I'm so curious.
Yes.
Some people get very offended when you ask them questions.
Why?
I think
Yeah, I've seen
everybody's
that.
different.
Yes.
But I think one reason is people want you to just trust them blindly, or they have so much confidence that they just want you to have the equivalent amount of confidence that they have in themselves. But for someone like me who's asking questions, I'm asking because I'm learning. If I
Yeah.
don't know something, how am I going to know if I don't ask?
Yeah.
Like, how did you get there? Or why did you do this? Or what was the reason behind this? Like, because that's how I retain information. I have to know all the aspects around it. If you just tell me, well, the sky is purple, Savannah, well, why? Because
Yes.
it's just purple. No, it's
Exactly.
not just purple
No,
because
not
it's
just-
purple. I need to know,
I need to know
why.
Like, what's happening?
Why?
Yeah.
And what will it be tomorrow? And was it that way yesterday, or did it just happen today? Or like, what's going on? You know,
Exactly.
I can get why it's annoying,
I
but
used to get
I'm
in
just
trouble
such
with
a
that, too.
curious
I get
mind.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people would take me asking questions during classes or something, even cosmetology school. Like, my fucking teacher hated me.
Yeah.
Because she'd be like,
Because it's like we're questioning your authority.
She's like, how do you do
We're
this?
not.
I'm
I just
like-
wanna
I'm like-
know.
I'm like, but why do we do that like that? And like, but I really appreciate the people that don't get upset, who have been like, oh, well, this is why. And then it'll lead to another question. I'm like, okay, but like, what if we did this? Like, is that possible? They're not like, there's been moments where like, oh, well, yeah, you know what? Maybe that actually would work too. You know? And there's no personal
Yeah.
vendetta.
Because I'm like, show
I'm
me
just-
your brain.
I'm endlessly curious.
Yeah.
I'm aggressively curious.
Yes. If I'm
like,
never not curious, we have got problems.
well, you just lost me.
Yeah.
I like just when we were talking about Will, like the conversations you have with certain people at certain places, and like depending on like the location or atmosphere is like the conversation you're gonna have. I literally was out with
This
an
is
old friend,
to preface. We had this conversation with Will in the studio right before we sat down for the show.
and I was having a conversation, and like it was just like so. Like group of gay men, overly sexual, and I didn't know any of them. I only knew my one friend and stuff. And like I'm just not saying anything, and then someone goes, "Wow, you really don't talk." I'm like, I have nothing to add to this conversation. And then someone like looked at me and like asked something very direct and sexual, and I like looked at my friend. And I was like, "I'm gonna go home now.
Oh my God.
Have a good night." I was like, "Just be safe." And then they're like, "Why are you leaving?" And I was like, "Because what you're talking about doesn't add to my life, and I would rather go sit at home in bed." And I left.
Yeah.
I was just like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
Like, it was, like, so
Like,
weird.
well, let me get out of here.
Yeah, like, but where was I going with that?
Talking about, the conversations that you're having and like the rooms that you're in. The conversation we were having with Will before we sat down for the episode. I
Yeah,
can't believe I got lip gloss on my
I
hand.
had a very good point, but I don't know where it went.
It's okay.
It's out there.
We can move. We can move into a new topic too. It'll come back. They always come back.
Here we go.
Welcome to Feral Fridays,
Yeah.
where we just don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Let's talk about proximity and support. Proximity does not equal support, meaning the people that are closest to us don't mean that they're necessarily the people that are supporting us.
Yes.
What is your experience with that?
All the time.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say all the time, actually. Now, it used to be all the time. Now, I really just like, my circle's always been small, but like now it's just like even smaller because I don't want to be around other people that aren't cheering for me. Like Jody, me and her are so down bad for both of each other. Like,
Yeah.
like I post one thing and like she's not just like liking it, she's commenting it, she's sharing it to her story. She's like, you know, just like blasting me constantly. And I'm just like, those are the people
Yes,
that I want
bitch.
around, because I've had people that are just like, they brought up like, oh, like I saw that you're doing this, and I'm like, but you didn't like or comment it or like support my brand in any way. And it's just so funny to see the people that absently sit there in your life, but like don't actually want to see you take the steps forward. Like,
It's so disappointing, too.
Disappointing.
Actually, Jody reminds me of this girl, Casey. I randomly met Casey in a coffee shop, and we started talking because she overheard our conversation, and then we all started talking. I was with Maya, and shout out to Casey Anderson. And I need to have her on the show soon. So remind me, Casey, if you're watching this episode, we got to get you on the show. But that's how her and I became friends, is we started following each other on social media. She's in real estate. Obviously, we know Will's in real estate.
Yeah.
So she would post stuff, and I would share her post to my story, and then she started tagging me in her post. So I knew that if she was tagging me or if she was messaging it to me, like DMing me on Instagram, it's because she needed more people to see it. So I would just start pushing it.
Yeah.
Just like pushing other people's content is one of the easiest, effortless
easy.
acts of kindness that you can
So
do.
easy.
And if somebody's intentionally reaching out to you, being like, hey, I know how this friendship even began was because she had posted something and I really liked what she had posted, so I had shared it. And she had messaged me and she was like, thank you for doing that. Like, that was so nice of you. You didn't have to do that. I don't even know why you did that. I was like, yeah, because I liked your message. I liked the post, whatever. So I shared it to my story. And then she started doing that more because I'm like,
It goes back and
girl's
forth.
girl. I'm like, let's fucking go. I'm like, if I can share it to 3,000 more people, that might be one person that's going to buy that deal, or you're going to get some sort of something from, because we have a lot of the same people in common, or like I know a lot of people in real estate. You never know how it's going to help someone, and it takes almost no effort from you.
It takes no effort. It's just like, it's so interesting the amount of people that have stepped up who I've never even met in person, or who I've just like come along on social media, who cheer for me and are constantly supporting my business and like what I do. And it's just so nice. I actually, his name's slipping my mind right now, but he actually just opened a salon in Fort Lauderdale and stuff. And I met him the night, I guess it was the night of the opening, and like, I was like, oh, I'm so happy for you. I'm like, he follows me, we like each other's stuff back and forth. And like, I was just like walking down the street and I saw him, like, I was going to dinner, and he's like, oh my God, I saw you doing the IVs. How cool. Like, what an interesting concept. And it's like, how cool, like, also to have another business owner who's like, not even a hop, skip, and jumping away, doesn't see anything like that. And they're just like, oh wow, like, what a cool concept. It was like supportive, you know, like those are the people I always want to be interacting with. Or that we're in the same field, we're like right around the corner. I mentioned also, like, on top of like the IVs and things that I'm doing, like the business plan, I was like very open. I was like, I'm opening up a place. He's like, oh my God, how exciting. Where? Like, you know, it was just like, there's no mentality that was coming from this guy about competition or anything like that. And I was like, and that's also like where I take from, like, he's going to be such an amazing business owner and have such a great salon, just because that mindset, you know, and it's so hard to find, especially in my industry. I feel like there's so many people that are just like competitive or jealous or things like that. And I just don't think there's any room for it. Especially, I think if you're good at what you do, there's never going to be competition. There's always going to be clients for you. And I think if you feel comfortable in that, then you won't ever find competition or be jealous of like someone else's success in like your field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I totally agree. Well, and I think too, with proximity and support, people who have proximity to you, and when they're not supporting you, or people that actually, let me take it here. I'm gonna get real fucking dark. Let's go. Let's get real brutal here.
Bring it in.
Bring it in. Here we go. People that you would think, like, no one's obligated to support you, and you can't feel like anybody owes you support. But on a standpoint where
I think people owe us support.
Like family members?
Anyone that's close to me in my life, because I'm selective and like I keep my friends small. Yeah. I feel like it's an untalked about like
yes, go off.
Why would you even think about it? Like, I don't think I shouldn't have to expect you or be waiting for you to support me. I think it's a part of having someone close to you in your life where it is owed, and I owe it to them too, to make sure I'm always supporting you. If I'm not always supporting you, then I'm not being a good friend.
And why are we even friends?
Why are we even friends?
If I don't support what you're doing, then I don't like what you're doing, which to me is something not good.
You know? Like, whatever. If you're just in the background, you're an acquaintance, you'll owe me nothing. But if you're in my life, and your family, or like anything like that, or like a really close friend, I owe you support too. With anything.
Yeah.
Like, you call me at 3 a.m, like, bitch, like, I'll go burn the city down for you.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry. Like, I'm one of those.
You got the gas, I got the lighter.
Yeah,
well,
like, don't worry. Like, I'm showing up. Like, and I will always do that for the people that are close in my life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's like this untalked about mandatory support, but it's not mandatory as in like, oh my God, I got to do this. It's just like, it should be natural.
It should be natural. It should be effortless.
It's effortlessly.
Because it's authentic and it's real and they genuinely feel that way. It's not a conversation because it doesn't have to be.
It doesn't need to be, never will be. I've never had to ask you to be a good friend. I've never had to ask Jody to be a good friend. There are people in my life that I've never, and there's comparison to other friendships I've ever had, you know, where not once have I ever had to ask the people I have in my life right now to be good people. They just are.
They just are.
Yeah.
And the people who aren't, they will just fade out. You don't have to.
Yes, they do.
And he's like, no, yeah, they do.
Oh, yeah, they do. I don't even have to cut them off.
No, that's the best part. And everybody thinks that ending relationships is a hard thing to do. You don't have to do any work.
No, you don't.
They will do all the work for you.
Yeah.
Ask us how we know. It's effortless on your part because you're still going. You're moving forward in the direction of your life that you want to take it, the person that you want to become, what you want to do with your life, how you want to do it. Anybody who doesn't support that, especially if they don't support it, they're going to fizzle away.
Exactly.
Because I'm not putting time and energy and effort into people who don't put time, energy, and effort into me.
Yeah.
So automatically, we're just not going to spend that much time together because we don't see the same things. We don't see like.
And have you experienced, there's people that I've had these very, very close friendships to, that eventually our lives just go separate ways. And therefore we're like, we don't really keep in touch anymore. I went to build towards something, either they did or they didn't, you know? But even the other day I came by surprise, like there was like a few people that like I haven't talked to in a really long time, like liked, posted, and like reshared like the IV thing. And like these are people in different cities. Like I haven't talked to in God knows how long. One was in LA. Like I was just like, oh, like how cool that like we both have like never like really kept up with each other. We're really great friends at some point. And like we obviously went on our own paths, but like here they are still just supporting me. You know?
Yes.
Interesting.
Because there doesn't have to be any hate there. Just because your life goes in a different direction doesn't mean they love you any less or you love that person any less.
Things just went a different way.
And sometimes it's good because when you do run into those people or you see each other again or you meet up for a coffee or lunch or dinner or whatever it is, you have so much to talk about because you've spent so much time apart and your lives have gone in completely different directions just by the way that life went. But there's no harm, no foul. There's no negativity there. It's just now you guys have so much to catch up on and you might see each other in another 5 years. Great. But it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. I feel like people when people, places, or things are not a part of your life anymore, everybody automatically writes it off as something negative, and it's not always the case.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I think it's actually really nice running into people who haven't seen me in a long time. And it's not that I need to hear it, but it's because I know that I'm doing good. But it's nice to see when other people see where I'm at in a different place in my life, like just like personally, like how happy I am. You know, I had like a client I hadn't seen in a long time. She's like, you just seem so happy all the time, and I'm like, I am. I am. But it's nice that other people can see that. You know, like money or like business aside, it's just like they're like for other people like who are just like around very seldom, like see that I'm happy or like to like see where I'm at in my life now. It's nice.
Well, and that they comment on it in a positive way. They're just being complimentary to you about that thing, you know, instead of, I have found that people who have known me for a long time or used to know me from my past or who I used to be or who I was or like all these things, when I do see these people, they have positive things to say, but then it comes with a but you should, or maybe think about this, or da 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 da. You know, it's like, I'm not supposed to be the same Savannah that I was 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. If I was, we've got serious problems. The only constant in life is change.
Exactly.
So if I'm not changing, that means I'm staying the same. And I have a huge fucking problem with that. Mm-hmm. And I know that I'm not as cool about shit that I used to be cool about.
Yeah.
And I know that bothers people.
That's okay. Let it bother them.
It has to.
Yeah.
Like I can't water myself down to make other people comfortable anymore.
Yeah.
And part of that is losing people.
Yeah.
And it's not, lose is not even the right word. It's just
growth. It's just separation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what happens. You know, it's interesting. And this last year, I think there's getting older, there's been a lot of accountability where like, I've never been like a malicious person. I've never done anything purposely mean, but I think that where I've been at in my life, I've been not as self-aware of what, like the heaviness that I felt at times or things like that, how it might have affected other people that were around me. And it's nice that I like actually had like conversations with a few people and they're like, oh, well, I always loved you. And I was like, well, listen, if you loved me back then when I wasn't my greatest, I was like, you're going to fucking love me so much more now.
Yes.
I was like, so let me be able to give you the better parts of myself now.
Yeah.
And like show you where I actually am at. I was like, because if you liked me when I wasn't that great, you're going to adore me now.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
You're going to love me now,
you're going to love me even more now.
See, I've had that exact opposite scenario, specifically with family members, like straight to my face.
Because,
literally, I was like, so you liked me better when I was a drunk, overweight asshole than you like me now. And literally, they laughed and were like, yeah.
Weird.
And I'm like,
how weird.
Interesting.
How weird to even admit to that.
Yeah. Like imagine, I'm like, immediately in that moment. And if I won't even say who it is. The people, they don't even watch the show.
It's okay.
They just have a lot of shit to say about this show.
I'm like, just say it.
They won't even know what the fuck if they saw this episode, they would know exactly who it is. But I won't even throw them under the bus because it's not my style. But immediately I knew that my relationship with those people was never going to be the same. And not even in a bad way. I was just wow.
I get it.
But at least, because you know me, I love honesty. At least they had the balls to say it to my face, though. Mm-hmm. That I appreciate because I'm like, well, at least you're not pretending to be full of shit. Like, at least
Thank you for telling me you don't like who I am.
You don't like who I am anymore because I don't fit into the box that you put me in your life that was comfortable for you.
Bye. Like, literally.
See you fucking never.
Yeah.
No, and it's like,
I think what a shame for people.
I didn't cut anybody out for that either.
Where would you think I was going in my life if I wouldn't, you didn't think I'm the kind of person when you knew me that would continuously try to be better? Mm-hmm. Like, and that comes with everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, I'm sure the people have told me I've changed too. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, but like, I'm sorry if you don't like that and I don't fit into your life, but like, where are you? You're still in the same spot from 10 years ago? Like, you don't want to trade places with that person. Why would you ever expect me to be the same person I was?
Just rip the tag out of my boot. Whoops.
Oops.
Sorry to interrupt the show.
Like how disappointing to also see people. And I don't know if he's gonna watch this, but he probably will. And
it's okay. You didn't name drop. Hopefully he does watch.
He will. To see where he has completely reverted to in life and not doing anything with himself when the guy is so fucking capable. Mm-hmm. So capable. And like I'm doing all these things and like I wish he would just get back on board with like building something with his life. Mm-hmm. But it's so sad to see other people that I've known that don't continue to work on themselves.
Yeah.
And if they're happy, they're happy.
Yeah.
And like that's all I can ever want for anyone. But like it's like really disappointing some people that have been very close to my life to see them not continue to better themselves when I know how capable they are. Mm-hmm. I know how smart they are, but they're not willing to, or nor do they want to do anything more for themselves. And they're doing less than what I met them as.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, it's a bummer.
Yeah, it's a bummer. And it's like almost like I like run into them before going home and just like the relationship just felt like, and I like love him, will always love him, will always care about him, will always be so grateful for like the purpose he filled in my life. But the relationship just would never, like friendship would never be the same because we're just like I'm completely different than when you knew me. And you're even more different than when I knew you too, because I feel like you're not that he's less of a person, but like there is less substance in your life now than there was when I met you.
Yeah.
And like that's what we thrived off of, was like how hard of workers we were. That's what the original connection was as friends, you know?
And now that connection doesn't even exist.
That doesn't even exist anymore.
Because it's not a part of who you are anymore.
Yeah.
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 That's hard to see.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, really weird. So
Very
the people
weird.
that you think you would be like taking to the top with you,
Yeah.
or like who have a seat next to you at the top already. Because like here's the thing, I don't think I'm headed towards the top. I think my seat's already there waiting for me.
Yes.
I'm just like climbing towards it. And there's people that I thought had seats next to me, and I'm just like, it's funny getting older, seeing the people that won't be.
Yeah.
And it's okay. And like I've come to terms with all of it, but it's sad in some aspects. But you know, it's the meet even better people along the way.
Yeah.
You know?
I think for me, like with your point about like having a seat at the table, I realized not that long ago in my life that no one was inviting me to the table. And I was okay with like, it didn't even really dawn on me until I was just like, I don't even want a seat at your table. I want my own fucking table.
Yeah.
Like I'm building my own table. I have a seat here. You're lucky if I let you sit down. Like I'm not waiting to be invited into my own life anymore. I'm creating my own life.
Can I tell you what my concept of life has always been? Mm-hmm. So I feel like I feel like I'm checking in to this beautiful hotel, and there's 100 stories, 100 years in my life, and like I'm going all the way up to the 100th floor where the penthouse is. And along the way, from the lobby all the way to the start, people are getting on with me, and people are staying for a few levels, and other people are getting off. And I never know who's actually coming all the way to the top. I know I am, but it's made more sense now as I get older that like these people that come and go, and like there's a certain part of my life that they had a lesson in, good or bad. They like not everyone's going all the way up. I feel like at every level in life, there's people that are getting back on board with you. There's people that are getting off that you'll never see again, and that's just how life goes.
Yeah.
And I've just like had very much peace with that, where I'm just like, I know where I'm going, so like I know there will be people with me in that elevator ride along the way.
Yeah.
But I don't know where some people are getting off.
Yeah.
But I also don't know who's going to get on the 50th floor. Someone's going to get on at the 99th floor right before I hit the penthouse, and they're like, and it's going to be as if like they had been there from day one, like on the first level, you know?
Yeah.
You just never know.
Yeah. Well, you're going to hit the penthouse way before the 100th floor,
Oh,
babe.
I know.
So,
I know.
But no, that's such
Yes.
a beautiful way to look at life, though.
Yeah.
Like your journey of life and who comes and who goes.
Yeah.
That's a really, really fabulous way to put it.
No control. It just flows.
You can't control it.
I don't like.
You can only control you.
There's so much fun about it too, because like I'm always excited to see who I've even the other night I was like randomly at dinner with a friend, and we randomly invited these like lesbians, this lesbian couple, to like come grab a drink with us down by the bar. And they're like, we'll meet you there in like a half an hour. I didn't think that they're going to show up. They did. And I'm like, I had the most amazing talk with this older lady from Chicago, and come to find out she was obviously very smart, and we had the most deep conversation, talk about business and stuff like that. She was like, I don't know if you have anyone in your life that it could be a mentor to you. She's like, but I would love for like you to draft up your business plan, and like I would love to be a part of it and like help you in any way in life that I could help you. Come to find out like what this lady does, very smart woman, obviously very successful at what she does. And I was like, wow, like how did I know that like just going out tonight for dinner would have ended up in like this conversation with this lady who's offering any sort of mentoring help that I need in like a business mindset or life.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole point of like someone getting on at a different level. Like,
Yeah.
You just don't know.
Yeah.
It was just like so random.
Yes.
But a very deep and like meaningful conversation and connection. Like it was like very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Comparing the two. Is it fine?
What? I know.
You can vape on the
I
show.
know.
It's totally fine. Detachment or confrontation? Yes, no, why, one or the other, or both? Because I have my opinions on both detachment
too.
and both on confrontation, because I am very good at both.
I'm very good at both too.
I think it's situational.
It's situational. It depends on the things that have happened. But now I've gotten to a place in my life, but before I say anything confrontational or I question something or I have a conversation with someone, I give myself a moment to pause, and I'll give it a day or two. And then I eventually come back around to it. If it's still bothering me, that's when I bring it up, because other times that's where the detachment comes in. It's not big enough of an issue in my life where it bothered me in the moment. I could have just like fucking gone at it, you know, where I'm like, okay, actually just like, I'm going to let it go. And I just will not talk to this person anymore. Or like, I'll just like completely cut myself out.
Yeah.
And nothing personal. But there's like, I used to just be like confrontational, like, oh, I'm going to tell you that you did this. I didn't like it. And now I'm just like, well, let me sit with it. I was like, maybe I'm just being like personal about something right now. And then I'll sit with it. And I'm like, oh no, it still pisses me the fuck off. Yeah. And there's other times I'm like, well, no, I don't like it still, but like I have no need to say anything about it. And I don't want this person around me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the same. I think it's very situational. I'm very much the same, and I will not respond right away.
No.
Like, I'm going to let that one sit. And when it comes back, like when I need to address it, I will. Yeah. But I'm not going to like jump the gun and have confrontation. However, when confrontation is brought to me, then it's fair game.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, and I'm not going to also respond right away. Like I will wait and I will respond when I'm ready, because if I respond to confrontation immediately, I'm way more fiery. And I had to learn that about myself. I've always known that about myself, but being able to control my fire is a very different level of Savannah. Yeah. We like her better.
I like me better now too.
But
there are times there's parts of me that pop off. Like, especially if it's anything around my family or friends or something, I don't give a fuck about what you do to me.
No.
But like other people in my life, you like not taking them into accountability or like affecting them. Oh, you bet your fucking ass I'm like, I don't even sit and wait on it. I'm like instantly like, I'm handling it. Like, I'm all about it.
Yo, yeah.
Me, I'm like, I'll give it a few days.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not about, if it's about me, I'm like, I'll just like wait.
I can't stand, I'm very much that person. I can't watch other people be bullied. It could be a complete stranger and I will intervene. Like, they're like when it comes to certain things, but if it's a friend or a family member, forget it. Like you don't, now you no longer have a problem with that person. Now you have a problem with me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm full inserting myself, which
completely.
And I can't help it. Like if somebody is an underdog and somebody's just being a blatant prick, I can't watch it. So like, be a prick to me. Come be a prick to me.
I have a really
Say
good
it to
question.
me.
I have a question for you.
Yes, please.
So confrontation or detachment, when it's someone in your life continuously making the same mistakes, do you confront them or do you detach, and not detach like through friendship, but like allow them to work through whatever their mistakes are?
Both. So my confrontation comes first. And my confrontation is basically a warning. My confrontation is having the conversation. Look, this is what's going on. This is now the dynamic between you and I.
What if it isn't anything personal about you two? You're just seeing this person over time obviously hurting themselves.
Yeah, I would still confront it. Yeah. And then where it leads to... At first I had the conversation. Now I'm setting a boundary, because if it continues and now it's affecting me because I'm watching you destroy your life.
Yes.
Now I'm setting a boundary. It's like, cool, if you want to do these things or have these habits or be this person or whatever, you can do that, but I won't allow you to do it around me anymore. Exactly. So now that's like, now I've set a boundary with you. If you cross that line, that's where I detach. Yes. Like, I've already had the conversation with you. I've already set my boundary. Now you're crossing the boundary. Now it's on, there's nothing that I can do at this point.
It's not on me anymore.
It's not on me anymore. Yeah. Now I'm detaching. Yep. Like, my detachment style is very much, I'm going to continue going on my way and doing what I'm doing. You have now placed yourself in the area of my life that you have. Yeah. You put yourself there. I didn't put you there. No. I confronted you about it. I told you how I felt about it. I set my boundaries. Yep. I have expectations for myself and the people around me. So now I'm just going to do me, and like, don't impede on my stuff, because that's now what you're doing by crossing that boundary.
And if you don't know how to help yourself, asking for help, I'm your friend. That's why I'm there. Like, if you don't know the next step in like helping yourself be better.
Yeah, don't just keep drowning in a puddle of water.
The same story over and over again. Just ask me for help. But some people aren't capable of asking for help. And then, I'll self accountability. I was like that for a long time.
That's why you understand it.
Yeah, and I think that's why like I'll be patient and like hope that someone will change or work towards it, because there's been life. I feel like life will hand you the same lesson disguised as something else if you don't learn from it the first time.
Over and over and over again.
Have years apart. I had learned a lesson, and then like years later, I found myself having a very similar situation, and I was like, "This is my fault. I didn't learn. Obviously, I didn't learn enough.
Nope.
It wasn't as bad as the first time, but the second time, I was like, wow." I was like, this is my fault. And like, this is life, like representing it. Like, hey, you didn't learn the first time. Here it is, softer version.
Yeah.
But like, still
the first cut is the deepest.
Yeah.
Every time you cut yourself after that, it's like, it's a little bit less painful, but how many times are you going to have to learn the same lesson?
Exactly.
Because ultimately, the last time you have to learn it should be the hardest, because then when you actually figure out that you're learning the same lesson over, you're like, holy shit, I had to beat this into my brain.
Yes.
I laughed about this with my therapist the other day, in tears, like bawling, crying, to the point where I started laughing because I was like, it's actually comical. Like, it's so fucking sad, but it's so comical that I keep attracting the same shit into my life.
Yeah.
And I'm expecting a different result. I'm the one doing it. I'm attracting it to me, and I'm tolerating that behavior. And I'm thinking that it's going to have a different outcome this time. No, it's not.
No.
I have to change.
Yeah.
I have to put my foot down and say, this isn't okay.
That's not okay.
And I actually have to remove it from my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, but until you have those epiphanies,
it sucks.
you'll live your life on this broken record, and you'll keep telling yourself the same lie.
Over and over again.
Guilty. I was that person. So, and it's hard when you are that person at one point in your life and you learn how to change and you stop feeding yourself bullshit.
Yeah.
And then watching other people that you really care about, or that you're really close to, or that you're even related to, and you watch them do it. And you're just like, why? Like, why can't you not do, like, you're killing yourself.
Yes.
You're literally, you live on a loop.
How hard?
And I'm like, it has become a pet peeve of mine. I can't watch anything repeat. I can't listen to people repeat themselves. I can't be asked the same question 15 times. I can't have the same conversation over and over.
Tell me, yeah, because that's when I check out. I'm like, don't.
That's when I get aggressive. Leave me.
Yeah, don't.
I'm like, I can't.
Don't stop telling me what you're going to do if you're not going to do it. Like the first time, I'm like, great, cool. I'm glad that's your next step. But if you keep saying that you're going to do it and there's like no follow through, I'm like, this is all on you. And I don't want to hear about the problem. I don't want to hear about the problem anymore.
Yeah.
Like, if you aren't actively working to fix a problem that you keep talking about, I don't want to hear about it.
You're just keeping the problem.
If you need help walking through that problem, be like, hey, I did this, but like now I don't know how to do this. Sure, cool, no problem. We can still focus on the same issue.
Yeah.
But if you're still at the first step and you want to keep talking about the first step 13 times.
Well, and then it just bleeds into victim mentality. When everything's like, it's like, why me, poor me, this and that. Well, this didn't work and this didn't happen. And like, if you just start feeding yourself for like excuses, if it just keeps continuing to be excused by all these outside things, and you can't look at yourself and you can't look inward, I can't help you. It's not even that I can't help you. I could help you. Now I don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not because here for that.
Here's the thing. Do you know how many times I've wanted to, and I have, and like it's like bringing a horse to the water.
You can't make him drink
it.
Yeah,
no.
Can't make them drink it.
So therefore, I just like let people work through their own mistakes, and if they can't do it, that's on to them. Because like, even if I got you there, I could give you. There was points in my life someone could have given me everything in a fucking basket, but I probably didn't know how to open it at that time.
Yeah,
like that's just what it was.
Yeah,
yeah.
Exactly. It's like asking God for cake. You're like, God, I really, really want cake. Okay. So God gives you eggs, and God gives you flour.
Yeah.
And God gives you milk, and God gives you sugar, and God gives you all these things. And you're like, all I did was ask for fucking cake. He gave you everything to make the cake, you clown.
Exactly.
But you don't see that. So until you see all of those opportunities and everything that's been given to you or gifted to you or put in front of you to make the damn cake, you're not going to have any cake.
Yeah.
That's it. So
I don't have cake this, and I want to eat it too.
Yeah, it's like I don't have this, I don't have that. Well, it was this. Well, the sun was not shining that day, or it rained, or my car. Like everybody's got an excuse. They all suck.
Yeah.
And if you keep doing that, you will find yourself very old in life and not with a lot under your belt because you just excused yourself from everything that you wanted because it was easier than doing it.
Yeah.
Which is actually not true at all. It's actually easier to just do it.
I want to call some shit out real quick, actually.
Let's go.
I keep seeing fucking hairstylists talk about burnout. And someone was going off about like how much like hairstylists are overbooking themselves for the holiday and like, you know, like have your limitations and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, just like business wise, I'm like, I'm sorry. I work 76 hours a week at Christmas and I'd fucking do it again. And I would do it every week. Therefore, burnout, yeah, sure. I get really fucking tired and there's one day out of the month, like I will probably sleep 12 hours like I did yesterday, you know? And then I get the fuck up and I go right back to it. Because like, who am I or anyone in my industry to like not cater to the public that wants to sit with them? Like, what a blessing. And I keep seeing all these hairstylists bitch about being too busy or like having boundaries on like how much you would book. I will go in at fucking 7 a.m. and I will leave at 11 at night. I don't care. Because if I feel grateful for or lucky that these people want to come and sit with me. So I see all these people just like, oh, have your boundaries and your limitations. Yes, to a degree. You know, you don't have to work 76 hours. But like holidays and things like that, like we work with the general public. You know, like I don't get to, like people are like, you can have that 9 to 5. I'm like, no, I actually like you can't if you want to be successful because there's people that work a 9 to 5 and we are the people that they have to come see after.
Yeah.
I'm like, so if you want like the bare minimum of what it is, sure, go for it. No problem. Totally respect that. If you want to work Monday to Friday, great. I understand that. But you know what? I'm going to take all those people on the Saturday. I'll work a Sunday. I don't give a fuck. I'm actually at the point where I'm so busy, I can't get enough people in during my hours, even working 12-hour days, that like now I'm working Mondays. I told you the other day I was supposed to be off on Monday. And then I looked at it and like these 3 people wanted to come in. I'm like, well, you know, I can't get them in at any other times this week. So here I am. Yeah. Like just getting it done.
Yep.
Because who am I to say no to the people that want to come see me? Yeah.
Well, and also your surroundings will pick up on that. If opportunity's coming to you and you're telling it no, eventually those opportunities will stop finding you. Yeah. Because you're telling them that you don't want them.
Exactly.
Like everything is energy. The world picks up on that.
Hairstylists that say like, oh, have boundaries and like you don't have to like put in these many hours. I'm like,
but no, also that's like, such a shitty thing to say.
What a shitty mentality.
It's just a shoddy point of view, right? Yeah. Because
Tell me your boundary is to like business without telling me you're not doing good.
Yeah. Like, I'm capping myself and setting a boundary to spend my time doing nothing instead of making money.
Yes.
Because it's like, what would you like for you? Yeah. And maybe they have kids, maybe they have families, maybe they have like other aspirations.
But people who have the same goals that I have, and I'm sure they're out there, but the people that have the same goals, but then are like, nope, that's it.
It's 7 o'clock. I don't book anything past this. It's like, okay, cool. Well, then don't rake in the couple extra grand. Yeah.
So they won't. I will. But that's the difference. So that's the difference between like hard work would be good work. You know, hard work will be talent. Yes. Because I will sit there and work hard. Thankfully, I'm good at what I do too. But like, I'm also where I'm at because like, I will be there no matter what. Yes. Until I get to where I want to be finally in life. Yep. I was talking to Francesca and it's like, you know, I just like, I want to like be at the point like, I want to just like start vacationing and stuff. And like, I'm like, yeah, you should, girl, go for it. I was like, well, I'm just currently at the point in my life where I'm trying to figure out how I can do that permanently. How can I get myself there faster that I can just do that? Where I can step back from everything and hit a point early in my age and be like, okay, I'm done. Like, you know, that's where my mindset is.
Now it's like if I want to pick up.
How do I get to the point and how do I get there fast where I can just do whatever the fuck I want at that point? And that's the difference, you know? And like, oh, I probably shouldn't have.
We can bleep out the name.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
You're like, fuck.
I know, because I don't mean it in a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing. We had a very honest conversation. She said, and actually, I don't think we need to bleep out her name. We just had because like I'm opening place. And like, you know, she's more than welcome to come along. She just said, like, I just don't think I'm at the point in my life where like I want that responsibility. I'm like, that's no problem.
Yeah.
I was like, so go vacation. You never had the chance to vacation. You're content with like where your clientele is. Like, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
But like for me,
But you're not happy with yourself because
myself,
you want to
because
keep
I
pushing it so that you can do that all the time.
all the time.
Yeah,
And
it's not like, oh, it's December and there's less people that want this, so then I'll travel during this time.
I'm
You're like, no,
how do
I
fill
want
it?
like
I want to fill the time.
Savannah, we're going to Europe for 6 months to eat, pray, and love. So
literally.
bye.
That's where,
Yeah.
I'm like, and I will work 7
Word
days a
knows
week
that.
until I get there. This is what I do. Like, what else am I going to do? Like, on a Monday, it's fucking cold as shit out.
I know.
I'm going to sit at home, do my laundry? I'll do it tonight.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, you know? Like,
I think that's one of the biggest perks about being single too, when you're in your growth phase and you're alone.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was single, I had so much more energy and ambition to do things or learn more things because I just had so much time. Like when you have so much time to spend with yourself, you fill it with things that you want, whether it's things that you enjoy, whether it's hobbies, whether it's learning something new, whether it's a side hustle, it could be literally anything, but it's just you. So you get to spend so much time with yourself knowing who you are and figuring out who you are. And then it's a blessing and a curse, right? Because it makes you ultra picky on who you will allow to come in. But at the same time,
took the words out of my mouth. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. It makes you super picky. But on the other side, you know exactly who you are. So when you are willing to be like, okay, you check enough boxes, come on in, then it really, really makes relationships worth it.
I've never walked into so many rooms knowing exactly who the fuck I am. And the reactions or the conversations I get from walking into rooms like that, and that comes from being alone for a while now, as like really like just like knowing exactly who I am and what I offer and what I bring to every table. Like the having that and being able to walk into certain rooms and like the way that people can like see the energy or radiate like towards it is completely different than where I was previously in life when I was younger. You know, like
It's crazy when you do when you do start to get to know yourself and you understand who you are and how you show up, when you walk into rooms or the people that you communicate with or who you attract to sit at your table or to walk over to you or you walk over to them or whatever, like the different conversations that you have, your energy permeates in such a different way.
completely.
And it takes you into conversations that you would never otherwise have.
Like just the other night for dinner, I was just like, where it led. And like, I've never had more things like this happen in my life until now.
Yeah.
It's always happened here and there, but like, just like in like the people that are coming into my life just so randomly, or just like the network of people that I've been meeting.
Yeah.
And I've always, like someone said to me a long time, like your network is your net worth.
Yes.
And like, it's
Yep.
like how cool, like to have all these people in my back pocket now. And be like, oh, well, I know this person for this, or I know this person for this, or if I need help figuring this out, this is the person I'm going to go to. Or someone's like, I need this. I'm like, here's my fucking Rolodex
Yeah.
of everything or any person and like any field that you would need. It's just like so crazy. So like, I feel very settled in life.
Yeah.
Like nothing could change it at this point,
Yeah.
unless it's for the better.
Right.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah. I hope all the people that watch me and don't support me just find their exit out of my life. And like do it on your own. Like I'm also the kind of person like, do you block an ex afterwards? Because I don't.
No.
No. If you want to watch. Like that's how I think. Or people I've fallen out with, like I don't block. Like whatever. I might unfollow you because I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't want to see your shit. I won't block you though, because like if you want to watch. But like. It's just if you don't want to support me and you just want to be absent in my life, then you're going to be absent in everything.
And also, if you don't want to support someone else, don't follow their shit.
Exactly.
Like, don't
fuck up my algorithm.
yeah, seriously, you're hurting us. You're not helping
my fucking
us.
account by doing that.
Like, mute me. If I bother you or if I make you uncomfortable or you just don't want to see my shit, unfollow me or mute me.
I post hair. Do you know how many times like guys have been like, oh, what's your Instagram? I'm like, it's mostly fucking hair. So like, you probably don't want to follow it. Like, it's not like a bunch of thirst traps of me. It's like me doing hair extensions.
Yeah.
You know, so like, no problem. Don't follow me. And I also like, don't want a bunch of guys following me because it's going to fuck up my algorithm.
Yeah.
I want all the women to follow me.
Yeah. Like, let me do your hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, I think there's so many little goofy things about social media. But if you like people, clap for them.
Yes.
If you don't like people, don't follow their
Just
shit.
don't follow them.
Or like,
I don't take it personal. You can still see me in person and say hi. I understand that you don't want to see a bunch of hair shit.
what really gets me actually is the people who follow my show, but they don't follow the show. Like they watch every clip, every episode, like they follow the show.
Do I?
But they don't. No, you follow
I think so.
You
right?
follow the podcast? Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
You have so many platforms. I should probably go cross-check.
I know.
She's got it down.
Got it down. Well, I need to like really get my shit together because I'm not focusing on the personal brand at all. All I do is focus on Feral now, but I'm getting it figured out. See, I'm not perfect. I'm far from it. I'm a hot mess. Hot mess express. But
Hottest.
I'm figuring it out. But no, and it's wild because people don't think that what they say, what they share, what they comment, what they put like to other people doesn't come back around full circle. It's like you follow, you watch, but you don't follow, you don't clap, you don't comment, but you make sure you watch everything that I put out.
Weird.
Who I have on the show, what I'm talking about, what I'm posting, the episodes, the content, all the stuff. Why bother?
Yep.
So that means you go in and you search my account and you watch my shit and then you leave.
Yeah.
And you do that consistently. That's weird to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's very weird.
You know what's really fucking weird? Side story. No, it goes along with this. I had someone a few months ago come up to me and at the bar and they're like, oh, I'm like, I saw you doing this and blah, blah, blah. And your sister was in town. And they're talking to me as if they know me. So I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was like, where did I meet you again? And they're like, oh no, I just follow you on social media. And I'm like, I've never seen this person like my post. I didn't even know if they followed me. Like, and it was like the weirdest fucking interaction also that like this person's talking to me, acting as if they know everything about my life. And they're obviously watching everything, but I know for sure they definitely never liked anything. Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
Very weird.
Weird.
Another weird thing about social media, I noticed this only because of TikTok. Most of my highest following is on TikTok. And I noticed I would gain a lot more followers on my TikTok account because I had so many followers. But on my Instagram account, where I have like hardly any followers, people are more hesitant to follow. Like,
yes.
why when you have a high follow count, people just want to follow you, and when you don't have a high follow count, no one wants to follow you.
They don't care.
What is that?
I don't know.
I don't get it because if I like someone's shit, I follow them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So maybe it's because we're out there doing the damn thing. So when we see people's shit, we like follow, like, subscribe, support.
Because I like seeing other people do good.
Yes.
I like seeing other people's pages like fucking grow and stuff and like what they're doing. I'm like, hey, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm like, I was here since day one, bitch.
I love when people, especially on TikTok, like, oh yeah, some creators that I followed from when they were nobody have millions of followers now, and I'm like, dude,
I'm like, how cool? Because
you got famous off this one video, and it's dope. Yeah,
it gets me excited. I'm like, it's gonna happen to me now.
Yes, it's so exciting. Another thing that's weird, and this is just me like shitting on TikTok, but I get new followers consistently. I get new bot followers and new human followers consistently. Every time I post, I get a couple followers, which is like not that big of a deal.
No, actually it is, because all those like one or two people that follow you each time you post all add up.
Right.
Count them at the end of the month.
But no, I should, because my follow count on TikTok has been the same for like a year. And if you scroll through my new followers, I'm like, this number should be going up and changing. My follow account does not change on TikTok at all, and I consistently get new followers.
I don't know if it's the like because on Instagram,
Because I'm like, unless the exact same amount of people are
Instagram,
unfollowing
I can
me.
see the ratio every month of like who followed and how many people unfollowed me, so I can see how much growth there actually was. I don't know if TikTok has that.
I don't know.
My business account allows me to, so like I can.
Yeah, on Instagram, and Instagram also calibrates.
It also pisses me off.
So
'cause I'm like,
one
what do
day
you
it'll
mean
be like
100 people followed?
3,200, and then the next day it'll be like 3,100 because it doesn't do it in real time now.
Okay.
It scans your account and like corrects it, and also if bot accounts follow you and they get caught, chunks of them will disappear at a time, which I love because I'll go in and even real accounts, I will remove them I'll unfollow them or remove them as followers because they're not interacting with my content. I'm not even seeing their content. So there's no reason for us to follow each other because we don't even get to see each other's content.
Yeah.
And I have zero control over what the feed feeds me.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. I get it.
So we just like go off on our little
everything,
our little Instagram, TikTok tangent. But all in all, yes, the people who support you are probably strangers, and the people who are close to you in your life are probably not your biggest supporters, and that's just is what it is. It's no love, no hate. It's just what it is.
It is what it is.
Don't overanalyze it. Mm-hmm. Also, don't be a sucker to it either.
Yeah.
Like, hold people where they belong in your life. Mm-hmm. And remember that they put themselves there.
Go like my shit, guys.
So, yeah, go like Zach's shit. Go onto our pages, like all of our shit. Follow us, like, subscribe, give us all the stars. We love it. Mm-hmm. Oh, hard work beats talent.
Always.
Every single day of the week. Sorry, Bad Bunny in advance.
Sorry, everyone else I talked about.
This is feral, and we don't apologize. And we're like, we're so sorry for being fucking unapologetic today.
I'll tag you in the post.
We're being unhinged.
Yeah. Everything from love.
Everything from love.
Everything with God and with love.
No, but honestly, I think that even the stuff that we did talk about, it's just our perspective is different too.
Yeah.
Like hard work over talent. You can be not that talented and be a badass worker and create. You could literally become a billionaire.
Yeah.
Bad Bunny.
Yep.
I'm sure he's a billionaire.
I'm sure
he's an international superstar.
Oh
yeah. He's got to be close.
He's got to be close.
You can be not super high in talent and be extremely driven and hardworking in other areas of your life. It really doesn't matter.
Yep.
And I'm certain he doesn't give a shit. I don't think that if he was super talented or not talented at all, I don't think he would give a shit either way because he's flying high.
Exactly.
It's like, why would you even care what anyone has to say? You're doing you. You're happy with you. That's what matters. Be happy with yourself. Everybody else comes second. You're the one that has to live your life.
Yeah.
You have to wake up with you every day.
I have to sit with me at night. No one else.
Yeah, you have to go to bed with yourself at night. So if you can rest your head on that pillow happily, that's what counts.
How do you feel about forgiveness? I don't believe in it.
No.
Tell
me why.
I don't. I believe in being indifferent.
Yeah.
I believe that sometimes there's forgiveness for certain things.
Yeah.
But I think with a lot of like certain things, if I've gotten to the point where like I have to decide whether or not to forgive you, I'm just completely indifferent and you're gone. And I sleep so much better at night not forgiving people.
It's funny because I
stress myself the fuck out trying to forgive people.
I've never really thought about it like we're talking about it right now, but same. I believe that other people have the capability of forgiving. I know I have the capability to forgive people, but depending on what the thing is that I'm forgiving you for is probably change the dynamic of our relationship or our friendship or our partnership or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah. And
regardless if I choose to forgive you or not, I won't ever forget what you did.
No.
And that now is the new threshold that I hold with you because
that's where I'm indifferent and I don't really care anymore.
Yeah, because I'm like, now I know what you're capable of and I know what you're willing to do or not willing to do to put me in a situation where I even have to think about this.
Yes.
So, and that I can't forget.
No.
Because people don't remember all the details of situations. People don't ever forget the way that you made them feel.
Yes.
And if you made me feel so fucking bad that I had to analyze or forgive or go through some junction of this situation, I'm not going to forget that.
No.
And I'm not going to be dumb enough to put myself through it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Zero shot, especially now. Maybe when I was 19,
Hell no,
20,
I learned my
23.
lesson the first time. I'm surprised I even let it get that far.
I
at this
know, because we know better. You know, even when you're going through the shit, you know better, and you like let it
show you who
slide.
they are, because eventually they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just curious.
Just curious.
Just curious.
Yeah. Yeah. Forgive, never forget.
No.
And yeah, when you're forgiving someone, it becomes indifferent. It does.
Forgive.
Yeah.
If I'm talking to you again, it's I don't know. If I even have to think about forgiving you, I'm never going to talk to you again.
Yeah.
Like, that's just where I'm
Well,
at.
and there's also being cordial.
Yes.
Like recently, someone in my life was like, it seems that the person that you are to my face and behind my back is very different. And I was like, no.
No.
The person that I am to your face is the same person that I've been to your face for the last 10 years. I'm not different behind your back. I'm cordial with you because I have respect for myself.
Yes.
It actually has nothing to do with you.
Doesn't mean I'm going to be mean to you or like I don't like you.
Yeah.
I just don't forgive you.
Yeah.
And therefore, I'm now indifferent to our relationship.
And I don't show up for this relationship anymore.
I will, exactly. And I will smile and I will say it's good to see you and I hope that you're doing well. But other than that, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Don't misconstrue two-faced and being cordial with the person. They are very, very different things. And they're not sisters and they're not cousins. They are very different things. If you're confused, get a dictionary.
Yeah.
Because being cordial with someone is because you have respect for yourself.
Yes.
It is not because you're two different people.
The fact that I am being cordial with you is respect for you.
Yeah, and now that you think that I'm not, now I'm just like, I don't even need to be cordial with you anymore. No. Like, I just don't even need to waste my time or my breath or my energy.
It's done.
Because you're not getting it. You don't realize that I left this relationship 10 years ago.
How many people are going to watch this and like think, oh my God, that's me. That's who they're talking about.
Oh my God. Yeah, probably.
You know, maybe
I should start name dropping.
Is he talking about me? If you think I am, I probably am.
If you think I am, then maybe you should shoot me a text message because we might have some conversation to have. No, it's so true. Maybe I should start name dropping on the show so people are like, oh my God, she's talking about me.
Fuck it, I'm doing
probably it. Not. I don't know.
I do it all the time. I feel.
Facts. All right. Well, I think this about wraps us up for the day. Don't forget to follow Zach.
Zach did that hair.
That's right. Zach Travs on TikTok.
Yes.
For the thirst traps. Zach did that hair on Instagram. Have him do your hair or DM me and I'll get you connected with Zach. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. You guys can follow me at Savana_Montana across all platforms. You know where to follow the show. If you're following me and not following the show, i.e. you're watching the content and not following, shame on you. Start following at Feral the Podcast across all platforms. What else? What else am I missing? Like, follow, subscribe, like the content, follow the content, subscribe to the content.
Tell your friends about it.
Yes, share it, DM us, comment below, do all the things. Give us 5 stars. Let me know what you think about Zach. I know what you guys think about Zach. You guys fucking love Zach. That's why Zach always comes back on the show. Zach is always back.
Yeah, I love coming back. I love this shit.
Yeah.
I love this.
We eat it up.
We go everywhere with every conversation.
We do. I'm so bummed about last week's episode. You guys missed out on such a good freaking show.
It's okay. There's more to come.
Yeah, there's more to come. We're always going to be back.
I always have something to say.
Yeah. We don't know where we're going to go with it, but here we are. So like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. Until next time, we will see you on another Feral Friday. So in the meantime, stay feral and we will see you guys soon. Okay, love you, bye. Let me tell you who the fuck I think I am. You got a minute? Ow.